Hi everyone. Hey, nice to see you. I hope everybody's having a good evening. Ding. Yes, that's right. Now I do have a dedicated list. Got a few names on it. Not as many as last night, so I've got quite a few spaces as well. So there we go. Now, bear with me here, guys, because this is absolutely free. But what I'm doing now is because Facebook have basically stopped paying me because they did. Um, what I'm doing is I'm asking for. Well, I'm not saying you have to pay a donation. I'm not saying that's that you'll get a reading, whatever. Yeah, just that if you want to make a donation, I'm just going to put a little PayPal link up there, and there's no obligation and there's no set donation, right? So it's just literally if you want to help me out, whatever. There you go. So I've put the link up there. Does everybody see it? Okay. If not, I'll try again. So there we are. I've put it up twice. I don't know if anybody sees it, but there you go. Right. So, yeah, Laurie. Yeah, I think I remember putting your name on, darling. So the list I've put here is on here. So you might see me flitting between the list and this. Okay. So right. So we're going to start then tonight with the lovely Lena. Okay. Who is on the list? Hi there, Lena. Okay. So, I don't know if you've got a question there, Lena. Let's have a look. Right. Yes, Penny, you're on the list as well. Yeah. And Laurie. And yeah. As I said, I've got a few spaces on the list tonight because it didn't fill up today. So I'll be doing the dedicated list and, other ones. So, Lena. Right. So you haven't got your question. I'll just read for you anyway, see what comes up here. Okay. Right, so I have lucky number 3 this evening. I don't know about you, but I saw something there just briefly. Okay. Just briefly, I saw something come through. Let's see if we can get more. Yeah, I do believe there is a spirit energy here, Lena, and that it's someone who just wants to come through and make themselves known. I've got a female energy. Yeah, it's a lady. Now, names. I was getting a name that starts with A, so I thought maybe Anna. But if it makes no sense, as I say, you have to write the names down in case they're important. Yeah. I'm seeing you as well from this end. That you're going to be with somebody very special. So if you're not with them now, then it will be happening very soon. Okay, I'm kind of getting that love being a most important thing for you, Lena. Okay. FMO, what's that? Do you see that person there? Do you see them? Huh. Right, yeah, that's interesting. Or yeah, what is that now? Can everybody see that? Can everybody see what I'm seeing? Yeah, definitely someone trying to make themselves known, didn't they? Yeah. So that looked interesting. Yeah, I do believe that it's not a bad spirit. It was just unexpected. But basically, I think that you do have a couple of spirit energies around you that are trying to help guide you through life. Okay. As I say, I did get a female spirit, but I think I've got a male spirit energy there as well. Let's see what your cards are tonight, Lena. So. But it's one card unless you make a donation, and then you get 2 cards or whatever, So your first card, then your only card. It's a lovely card. This one, the 10 of Cups. Okay, this is really about life working out for you. Actually, achieving goals, getting the good fortune you deserve. Okay, and as I said before, something about love being very important for you, Lena. Yeah, so look out for that. Oh, to heck with it! I'm going to do everybody 2 cards. What the heck? King of Pentacles there, that would be your partner, or the one I've been seeing you with. Somebody may come to you in the future, but if you're not with anyone, then you can expect that. If you are with someone, then we've just picked up on your partner, and it's looking fantastic. So maybe a turnaround in events for you there, Lena. Okay, leaving that with you. Let me just look at the dedicated list. Right, Sarah Brophy, who I don't think Sarah is here, but Sarah Brophy is most definitely on the list. So, right, let's just see what happens for Sarah. Okay, let's take a look here. Okay, right, here we go. Right, so Sarah, what we get for you this evening then, your lucky number is 5. Okay. Yeah, I feel like you're reaching the goals you've set yourself, but there's still a bit of a way to go. You're not quite there yet, but don't give up. Okay. For spiritual energy, yeah. I do believe we've got a couple of things here for you. Yeah. Someone's definitely wanting you to remember older times from way back. So I'm thinking of a grandmother. Okay. She seems to be sending images of, when you were younger and having good times and fun, maybe on the beach when you were a kid. I've also got it's like a little canal thing, maybe a boat trip or something that you went on. But that seems to have come through there now. Yeah, basically, she's just through to, show you that she's still there. She was saying something about she was very crafty. She was a crafty sort of woman, this lady. Get the name Lynn or Linda, but write it down in case it's important, yeah? But another thing here is that I was getting at the beginning as well, is that you're setting these goals for yourself and you can reach them. So don't ever think that you can't, yeah? It's sometimes difficult to say that, yeah, you're going to be successful, especially if things aren't working, but they will start to go in your favor, okay? So nice images coming through there. You might be a bit of a crossroads as well with life. Go whichever way you feel is right for you, okay? 2 cards then for Sarah, okay. Okay. First card we have then is the 2 of Cups, which is usually about a romantic reconciliation, getting back together with somebody. Now, if that makes no sense at the moment, it may be someone that you haven't seen for a while. It's usually romantic, but it can be, family and friends as well. But I'm thinking this is someone you haven't, maybe fallen out with or you haven't seen for some time, but it is romantic. That's what I'm thinking. So your second card then, the 2 of Swords there, the card for truce, cooperation. Basically, you're a bit of a peacemaker and you will sort things out with people. So it's looking rather lovely for you, okay? So 2 nice cards there, one for reconciliation, one for cooperation. So lovely cards for you. Okay, nice things we saw in the crystal ball as well. So leaving that with you now. Now back to here. We've got Becca Coles right there. Becca Coles, hello. Hey, nice to see you. Okay. So let's see what we've got for you today, Becca. Okay. Just let me have my little elixir of life. Can't do without that, you know. Okay. One moment here. I'm just checking something. One moment. Right. So, okay, so here we go again, right? So it's Becca Coles. Hello, Becca. Hey, I hope life is treating you well, dear. Hope you're having a great time. So, let's just see what comes through for you tonight, Becca. Right. So we have, the lucky number for you is 7. Okay. Things are coming full circle for you, Becca. The way life works is whatever you put out, you get back. So if you put out good things, you'll get good things back. The thing is, what people don't realize is that you get it back tenfold. So you get it back 10 times more than you put out. Yeah. So that's the kind of thing I'm getting for you. I think that all the good that you've put out will come back to you this time. I'm sensing something here, and I feel like, I don't know if you can see it with a crystal ball, but I was thinking about a house move. So if that's something that you're thinking of, this could be the time it happens, yeah? Certainly was getting a bit of that. Now, spiritually, I did pick up, there's a couple of them there. Okay, not here to cause you a problem. I've got a lovely lady coming through. I wanted to say Nettie for some reason, or I know it's a kind of old-fashioned name, so I might be looking at a gran or a great-gran. Okay, but that's the name I got, so write it down in case it's important. Nettie, like that, yeah. Yeah, so it's just literally, we've got some nice energies here, and I think that good news is on the way for you soon as well, especially when it comes to love. Okay, now, Becca, let's see what we get for you with your cards tonight. Okay. So your first card is the Page of Pentacles right here. The Page of Pentacles is all about self-improvement through education. Yeah. So if you want to go on a little course for yourself, maybe, or even do some reading, it's literally for you. So it doesn't have to be a big course or anything, but I think it will work out very well. The next card, however, we have got the Devil. But I have to say that's for someone around you who you can't really trust, so you have to be very careful. They come across as a friend, but they will be out for other things for themselves, really. They will only drag you down with them, so be careful. So these two lovely cards for you, Becca. Okay. Now, I'm going to go back to my dedicated list for a moment, and I've got Rochelle Childress, who I don't think is actually here, but might be. Rochelle, are you there? I don't think you're there, are you, darling? Well, anyway, it is Rochelle Childress. Yes, BB, I'd like to say you are on the list. Yeah. So bear with me here. I'm just... oh, yes, Joe's Mystics. Yes, I've added you to the list as well, darling. I did get your payment. Thank you. Right, so I was wondering who sent that. but yes, Joe, you are now added onto the list. Okay. So we're looking for Rochelle Childress. Okay. So let's see what we can get for you, Rochelle. Okay. Now, thank you for donating, Rochelle, as well. We have the lucky number for you today. Right, it's 6. I was going to say 3, but it's 6. Yeah, number 6. Right, now, first thing I'm getting here is something to do with travel. Now, it doesn't have to be a huge travel, like abroad or anything like that, but I certainly feel like you have to get away from it all for a while. And it would be a good idea for you to do so. So if you need to have that break, even if it's for a weekend, just to cool off, go for it. I am getting a lovely angelic energy here, I'm sure of it. Yeah, I'm sure that's an angelic energy. But it's like to do with healing and love, so all the good things that you were hoping for and maybe asking the cosmic for are about to take place for you. I know there's one that's trying to manifest for us as well. Right, I get the name Kathy. I don't know if that's anything that you recognize, or Katie. Could be Katie. But this lady that's coming through for you here, she just wants to let you know that she's around watching over you. And I've seen you in a situation, a love situation. So your soulmate, I feel that is. Okay. But yes, this lady, Kathy, I think she's just wanting to let you know that all is well and she's looking out for you. Could be someone from your mother's side of the family. Okay. So Rochelle, let's see what we get for you here. Okay. Okay. So first card for Rochelle tonight is, we've got the Ace of Cups for Rochelle, and that is all about love and knowing that somebody really cares. That's another thing. It's like true love. Yeah, that's what that is. And we have the Queen of Swords right there as well, indicating that yes, you might feel a bit guarded at the moment, but it's good because you have to be guarded with some people, but not everyone. Okay, and you can let your hair down with some of us. And 2 lovely cards there. So maybe it's loosen up a little bit, be a bit more outgoing and loving. But yes, somebody does love you, Rochelle. Okay, so Ding. Right, so I have to go between here and the dedicated list. I've got Penny Dawkins. Is Penny Dawkins here? There you are. That's right, Penny. You most definitely are on my list, darling. In fact, quite a few of you are tonight, so I'm getting through it. Don't worry. I might be here for a while, but I'm getting through. Okay, so Penny Dawkins. Hello, Penny. I hope you're having a good evening. Hope life is treating you well. Do you know, I tried to go on Twitch earlier to do a live stream. I can't do it. I'm not a techie. Anyway, Penny, let's see what we've got for you tonight, my dear. Let's see what the cards and the crystal ball have in store for our Penny. Okay, so capturing the light. Here we go. Oh yeah, lots of nice energy coming through for you here. Definitely. Penny, so what I'm getting, from this whole thing, maybe you can see it. I don't know if you can see the same thing I can, but I was picking up on the word direction. Yeah, you need to make your life go in the direction that you want it to. Yeah, and that means being sure of what you want. So if that makes any sense to you, basically you've got to be sure of where you want things to go in your life. Okay. I do have someone trying to manifest. So you've got a gentleman there. Yeah, a man coming through. Now that is either your father or grandfather. Okay. And I keep getting the name. It sounds like Tony or Toby. So if it makes no sense to you, as I say, people, you have to write these things down. But those were the two names I got. Yeah. Just lots of beautiful light there, light at the end of the tunnel, sort of thing. So let's see what we get for you, my dear, with the cards. This is for our Penny. Yeah. So Penny, your first card is, we've got the High Priestess. Yeah. And the High Priestess is about occult knowledge. Well, when I say occult, I'm not just talking about like the evil. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about stuff that's hidden, occult. And also, the female side of the universe, learning all the good traits of that. Yeah. So it's like the sacred feminine. Yeah. It's lovely, but not like super feminine, but just the sacred feminine. And it really is, it's a lovely card. It may mean that there's a soulmate with you. If you're not with him, then he'll be around very soon. You'll see. So that's a nice card there. Second card for you then is the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. So that's growth and change over a period of time, Penny. Definitely means that there's money on the way. I'm making this joke, money penny, but there you go. But there's money on the way for you, and might be good for business as well if you've got a business in mind. But it's good for family and new additions. So that's nice. So two lovely cards for you there, my dear. Okay. So leaving that with you. Right, so Joe, out of Joe's Mystics, there we are. You're also on the list tonight. Okay, that's nice, yeah. As I say, there wasn't as many tonight as there was last night, but, you're all here. Everybody's here, I hope. We've got 15 people tonight, and hopefully we can get through most of it, hopefully. Right, so let's see what we get for Joe out of Joe's Mystics. I need to follow your page, Joe. I think I am following you, am I not? Okay. Okay. So what do we get for you, Joe? Right. So, starting off, lucky number 3. Nice one. That is, of course, the Holy Trinity. Father, Son, Holy Ghost. That Trinity. Yeah. Right. So lovely energy coming through here. Nice light. Seeing what that is there. Definitely getting a manifestation. It's a lovely lady coming through. You have to look sort of sideways at her, I think, yeah. And I get the name. It sounded to me like Christine, right? But obviously If it makes no sense, you've got to write it down. Maybe going back a ways with her. Yeah, there we go. And there was a boy there as well, a young person. I don't know if you can see him. Rick. Rick is a name I got, so Richard, Rick, that kind of name. Could be an important person, but obviously if it makes no sense, you just have to write them down and see what happens. You can see that they are becoming a bit clearer now. Yeah. So, yes, you do have spirit energies with you. What I want to say to you, what will be happening for you, okay? Just turning it slightly there, okay? It's the end of an old way of life and the beginning of a new one, okay? So I do feel big changes coming. It's just taking its sweet time to do so. So potential, but it's taking its sweet time to get there. So, yeah, a bit of waiting, but worth it. Yeah, Joe? So, a couple of cards for Joe. Let's see what we've got for Joe then. Okay. So, your card today, Joe. Right, the Emperor is usually a benign, controlling influence in your life, such as an older family member or father. If your father's in spirit, it may be a sign from him that he is around looking out for you. So think about that. This is not someone who wants to control your life. They just want to look out for you. So sometimes you can just sort of listen to what they say, but you don't have to do what they say. You know? The Magician card comes through indicating you can manifest your own reality. You're maybe a bit better at manifesting than you think. You've got all the tools that you need. And someone does really look out for you, maybe it's dad or whatever, but I do feel, you don't have to listen to what other people tell you. You can do everything on your own. It's great. So leaving that with you, my dear. Okay. Right, so back to my dedicated list. Jasmine. Jasmine, I don't know if you're there, dear. If you are, you know who you are. You said that to use that name, and that's what it is. Jasmine. Okay. Half them out. Okay, Jasmine. Right. So here we go. Let's see what we've got for you here. I'm very drawn to Wagar all of a sudden. Wagar can be very intense. I'm very drawn to it tonight. This one for you. Okay, capturing the light. Now, what am I getting? Let's hold it properly into there we go. Just capture the light there. Right, yeah. Yeah, now, the things I'm getting for you, your lucky number is 2 this evening. Okay, Jasmine? Okay. The love life area. Now, I'm very drawn to that. Guided to tell you that something you thought was going to be difficult turns out to be a lot easier than you thought. Yeah. So it looks worse than it is. It's not as bad as it appears. And, I really feel that things will work themselves out in the end. So really try not to worry. Okay. It's not going to be as bad as you think. Okay. Another thing that we've got for you is that good news is on the way. I feel that you're going to get maybe a message or a letter soon to tell you that I think it's more in a career thing, that you will be successful with. Okay, so that's good news. But yes, I was very drawn to Wagar there. Wagar. Wagar. This one is called Monica. Yeah. So I'm just saying, it's good to name your crystal ball, Good to name it. Yeah. So 2 cards for you. Okay. Let's see what your first card is tonight. Let's take a look. So we have Queen of Pentacles for you. Okay, and this is for Jasmine. Lovely Queen of Pentacles, right? So that's great then. That means that you've got a lot of hidden talents that you need to explore. With this particular one, it indicates you'd be a great nurse. You'd also be like a great businesswoman. But you have to just, explore the talents that you may have that you might not realize you have as well. Don't be anybody's doormat, by the way. And you've got a 5 of Pentacles coming through. that is indicating that you're kind of feeling a bit left out in the cold emotionally, but you go into a much better and brighter place. Everything will work itself out. You've got responsibilities and everything, but don't worry, it's all going to change, okay? You are nobody's doormat, remember that, okay? That was for our Jasmine. Right, so Stephen Priest, who I believe is also on the list. Here we go. I remember saying to you, Stephen, that you could be on the list tonight. And lo and behold, you are. Yeah. So, Stephen Priest, let's see what we get for you this evening. Yay. Right, so I've got other cards, not just these ones. I got a great big load of them, but you get used to your cards, don't you? So I'm reading these tonight. I'm reading the Rider-Waite. It's my favourite one. So, Stephen, let's see what we get for you tonight, okay? Okie dokie. Right, here we go. Stephen. Oh, crikey, look at that straight away, Stephen. Ah, I got an entity, spiritual entity around you, okay? I do believe that's a young man there. Possibly an older sibling or father figure, yeah. There's another one. Gosh, we've got two of them. Three of them. Oh my goodness. Yeah, strong energies, my love. Strong energies with you. Yeah. Just there to look out for you though, so don't worry. They're not there to cause you a problem, okay? I'm not sure if I'm getting names, but I did get something that sounded like Adrian or AD. That's the name I got, but write it down in case it's important, yeah? So I've just got Mark as another name. What they seem to be showing for your future then is that you should aim for the moon, aim for something high. You might hit a tree, but it's higher than where you are now. So basically, you need to, do everything to the best of your ability. And the higher you aim, the higher you will reach. Okay? Even if you don't get the prize or whatever, keep trying. Because I think it was Robert the Bruce that once said, if at first you don't succeed, try again. But you're going to get something a whole lot better than you've got now, I'll tell you that. Right, so, what do we get for you this evening, dear? Okay. Your first card then is we have the four of wands. Now that's usually about love, romance, possibly marriage. Now, if you're in a situation like that, brilliant. But if not, we might be talking about a future one. Okay. So the second one you have is the Nine of Swords right there. The Nine of Swords is really, this is you worrying way too much, Stephen. I don't know if I've told you that before, but you do worry a lot. So, I'd say to you, please try to step away from the worry and, you will find that things will not be so bad. Okay, they won't be so bad, darling. But yeah, that was for you, Stephen. So we're going with BB. Hello, BB. I think you applied to go on the list as well, didn't you? Yeah, you did. I remember. Right, there's a few here. Right. We're going to get through as many as possible in the time. But also, as I say, I think I've gone through the dedicated list that I already had, but people are getting added to it, so that's good. So it's BB that we're with tonight. Hello, BB. So let's see what comes through for you. Okay, so starting off, it's lucky number 4 tonight, yeah. BB, I'm seeing good news for you when it comes to a career move or a job application. Something definitely changing there with work, yeah. Remember, you don't have to do something if it stresses you out, yeah. If you've been unreasonably told to do something that is unreasonable or you can't do it, remember you don't have to. We all make choices in life, and I'd say be very careful about that, yeah. I actually saw a baby there, a baby girl. So that could be yours or maybe a family member, right? But I did see one. Oh my goodness, here we go. Here's another entity coming through right now. Who's that now? Yeah. I think that's a woman. Yeah. I wanted to say the name Claire or Carrie. It was like that. Claire or Carrie. Yeah. They're not there to cause you a problem though, just to say hi, watching over you. You know, this is really sweet. So yeah, spirit energies like that. You know, they're generally very nice, very good. Yeah, genuine ones anyway. So let's see what your cards are. Okay. All right, baby. Your first one then is we have King of Wands. This could be someone that you're with now. Yeah, it's possible that you're going to be with him in the future, but if you're with him now, fantastic. It should just. Sorry, I was looking at something. It should get better and better with time. He's a very good communicator. That's what stands out about him. Okay. Second card is this is for work, you know, being recognized for some work that you're doing and being paid for it as well. So quite a lot of good things there with work and yeah, someone special in your life. So I think work and love, that's where you need to concentrate your energies. You know what I mean? That's where you need to do that. So leaving that with you. Okay. Ding. See who else we have here. Right, Joe's Mystic says, does the donation guarantee a reading? Yeah, it does. I mean, otherwise, you know, people just randomly will get one, or people who's on the list, you know, but after that it's just random. But if you donate, yeah, you definitely dedicate, you get a reading, definitely, yeah. But you've got to tell me, you know. But so if anybody wants to donate, I'm not saying you have to, but if you want to, there you go. Right. So now we're, I think we've went through the list itself. Oh, let's see, half a mil. Yeah. So let's see who else we can read for then. So now we've come off the actual list, right? So it only lasted half an hour tonight. Last night I had a whole hour. Yeah. Right, so let's see. Reconciliation with hubby, says Lena Ramazan. It's possible, darling. It's possible. You know, unless it's someone else. But I just wanted to answer that question. Right. So we've got this lovely lady here who is Tesa Love. Hi, dear. I had a miscarriage a few months ago. I'm pregnant again. So blessed. Will this pregnancy go well for me? How many do I have? Oh, crikey. Do you think you're having twins, darling? Do you think you're having twins, eh? Oh, it's possible. It's possible. But, you know, let's see if the crystal ball can tell us anything. Okay. So let's see what we can see here. Come on. Capture the light, you see. There we go. Oh. Right, yeah. So I saw something there, yeah. Right, so, yeah, there is... there are two babies seen. That doesn't mean that you're expecting two babies right now. It means that there's two babies, so that may be what you get in your whole lifetime. Two babies. Okay, so that looks nice, yeah. Generally, you know, you'll get a tarot reader. They don't necessarily answer questions on pregnancy, but you know, I do. But you have to remember that the things I say here, you know, are for you to think about. Yeah, they're not always, you know, how can I put it? They are what they are at the time. Okay, so I'm seeing two babies, but that doesn't necessarily mean you've got two babies in your tummy. It means that two babies in your lifetime. Yeah. So your card then, as soon as we're off the list here, the card tonight for you is we've got the Lovers. Good card for fertility, obviously, and it's indicating your female cycle. You know, your cycle. I know it sounds crazy, but see that little graph in the back? That is the female reproductive cycle. Yeah. So I think everything's fine. You're doing okay, and you should have a healthy baby. Okay, so that's fantastic. Yeah. So leaving that one with you. So. All right, so we got another person donated right here. So Karen Robinson, Karen Robinson, where are you? Do you know some people? Seriously. Right, so Karen Robinson, I'm looking for you here because you've just donated. So you get a guaranteed reading. All right, so Karen, hi, how are you, darling? So let's see what comes through for you. Okay. All right. So here we go. All right. Yeah, don't worry, people. If you're not on the list, and I'm just kind of going through it, you'll get a reading with one card. If you are on the list, or if you donate, you get 2 cards, whatever. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. Bear with me a second. So coming back. Okay, just looking at my list, see if I missed anyone. Here we go. So Karen, here we go. Now let's see what we get for you. I wonder what you're got a message there you're asking. All right, just anything that comes through. Okay, right, well. So we have your lucky number today is 2. Okay, Karen. Right, so I feel like things are going pretty well, and you know, I am getting someone coming through in spirit here. I don't know if you can see them. All right, I want to say the name Marie or Maria, like that. Yeah. So I've got that. I've also got an angelic energy as well, which is fantastic, beautiful. So I think lots of healing happening here for you, Karen, but may have picked up on Mum. I'm just getting this image of somebody that's really, really wonderful. And I do want to say Mum, and I want to say that she's just reaching out to you. And I think she wants to say something like, thank you for something that you did. And she said that everybody's here, the family that are passed on, they're all with her. And she's quite happy now. And she's wanting to say thank you for something that you did for her, you know, in her last days. That is quite sad. I know. Karen, let's see what we get for you with the cards. Okay. So, right. So the first one is we've got the 5 of Wands there. And the 5 of Wands is literally saying to you, stay away from other people's conflict because it won't do you any good at all. You've got another path to be on and you need to stay away from other people's conflict at this time. Second card then, the 8 of Swords. Another thing here, but these 2 are advice cards, you know. Stay out of people's conflict and don't make any sort of move unless you feel guided by spirit. Because if you do that, you know, if you follow your own thing and you would get hurt yourself. So really think about, you know, what is it you need to do and let spirit guide you. Okay. Very nice. Yeah. I've got Jane Blackmore who has made a donation. So thank you, Jane Blackmore. So I don't know, are you here tonight? Let's have a look. Jane Blackmore, that's the one I want. Oh, Laurie Blackmore, that's right, love. Well, thank you for donating. Obviously, there's no obligation to donate, but if you do, that is fantastic. You get your guaranteed reading, okay? So here we go. So Laurie, let's just see what comes through for you, okay? And to start off then, we have, let's see if we can capture the light. Come on, where are you? The light is like liquid. Right, here we go. There we go. So starting off, we have lucky number 5, Laurie, tonight. Yeah. Definitely seeing lovely spirit energy with you. And I'm picking up such beautiful things from this tonight for you. I was seeing things like beautiful garden, and maybe you're good with things like plants, people, children. You're very open, and look, it's kind of rosy. You see that? It's kind of pink and rosy. I do believe that that's just for your kind of energy. Yeah, really, really nice. Yeah. Laurie, I'm getting a couple of spirit energies coming through. I'm just trying to focus on them. Oh, there you go. Got one there. Yeah. a man there. I was getting the name Michael or Mick. It was kind of like that. But of course, it may be just a name I'm getting. But if you write it down, it might make sense later. Yeah, I was getting a name that sounded like Mike or Mick. I also got a love heart there, so I think it's trying to tell us something about the romance in your life. Yeah, so I think that there may be something good happening now. If you're with someone, expect it to get better. If not, I think you can expect to meet somebody new very soon. Okay. Now then, right. So let's see what your two cards are, my love. Okay. So 2 cards for Laurie Blackmore. I don't know. I think this is better than Facebook. Who thinks this is better than Facebook? Yeah, I do. I think this is better. This is because it's better for us, isn't it? As people, as a group, So Laurie, you've got the 2 of Pentacles there. So what you're actually doing is what it is you're doing very well with life, and life keeps throwing things at you. Situations, money problems, ups and downs. Life keeps throwing things at you, but you are working on that, and you are keeping an even keel. So you're dealing with it, which is great. You've got everything balanced. Here you go. This is a good card. The 6 of Wands right there. A really good card. This is a personal victory for you that you will get very soon. Okay, and it's going to make you feel so happy, and you're going to wonder, everybody else around you is going to wonder why you are so happy. But, it is really, really good. So it's fantastic. I think that things are looking fantastic for you. Okay. So good fortune there. But yes, you are kind of dealing with the rigmarole of life. Yeah. Very nice for you. And that's for Laurie. Right. So, ding. Right. So, Karen and Mervyn, yes, I got your donations. Thank you so much for that. That is very, very lovely. Right, so going through with some other people here. Oh dear, some people are just I don't know. But anyway, let's just see what we can get here. One moment. I'll just remove that person there. Right, so one moment. Right, okay. I think the moderation on here is even better, to be honest. Yeah, it's because you don't have to deal with trolls, So the moderation is so much better. Yeah, didn't you think that? So we've got Jacqueline Varela here. Hi, Jacqueline. I do believe you asked to be on the list last night, so sorry I didn't get to you till now, but here I am. So let's see what we can get for you, Jacqueline. Okay. Now, see what comes through with the crystal ball. Oh, look, that's quite interesting immediately. Right, so I got now to start off with, lucky number is 6. Okay. I am getting some lovely spirit energy around you. I got the initial K, could be someone that you know. The initial K, and I've got a man coming through here. I'm just seeing him with the biggest smile. I don't know if you can see what I can, but I'm getting this lovely man. Trying to get him to focus a bit more. Maybe you can see him. He's got the biggest smile, basically. He's very, very sweet, very loving. Yeah, maybe you can see him there. And I got that with the initial K came through with him. So perhaps that's someone. I've got a feeling it's someone that you were very close with. Yeah, very close. I'm not thinking family member. I'm thinking partner, lover, ex, something like that, Jacqueline, let's see what comes through for you with the cards. Okay. Look, I blocked Hitler's mustache. I didn't see his things there, I didn't see it. But I see it now, so that's the thing, yeah. So where was I? Right, so 2 cards for you then, Jacqueline. Okay. Here we go. Right. So the first card we have is we've got the seven of wands right there. And that, my love, is for you to speak your truth. Speak out. If you've got something that needs to be said, something that needs to be heard, you do have the moral high ground. So, it should be fine, even if you have opposition. Second card, Ace of Pentacles, very good for family and very good for money as well. So there might be a new addition to the family, I'd call it. And it's literally showing growth and change over a period of time. So good for business, good for money, good for family. Yeah. But speak your truth. That's what that's telling you. Speak out. There you go. Guzia. Guzia is here as well. Hi, Guzia. She says, right, about a marriage proposal. Have you been proposed to, darling? A recent marriage proposal. That is wonderful. Yeah. Well, what can I say? That is rather lovely. Yeah. So, well, congratulations, darling, if you're going to get married. That's really sweet, So, if you're happy, go ahead. If you're not happy, don't. That's simple as that. You've got to really think about your own self, If you're happy with it, get married. Yeah. See what you get. We get for you here. Right. So I get beautiful energy coming through, darling. Yeah, it's very nice. Right. So I'm thinking it's going to be a success, but I think you've got doubts. You've got one or two doubts about this. That's why you're seeking guidance. I'd say, if there's any doubt at all, you really have to examine it. Yeah. But you've got more happiness, I'd say, than doubt. So on the balance of things, you've got more in the way of things going right than wrong. So I would say that it's a good one, and that the gentleman concerned is very, very fond of you, and more of that. I mean, I feel like there's a lot of love here, and it's got room to grow. Yeah. So there you go. That's lovely. Isn't that lovely? Right. So let's see. We've got card, the Empress. Yes. Everything female, everything lovely. Card for fertility and love. So it doesn't always mean pregnancy, but it can, my darling. But I'll say that, yes, everything female loves everything about you. Very sweet. The Tower, however, is indicating something like an upheaval, and certainly something that is actually worse than it appears. Well, it's not as bad as it appears, that's what I'm saying. It looks worse than it is. Yeah, basically. So you need to take a step back and say to yourself, well, maybe things aren't as bad as they appear. Okay, but yes, I think that overall, this is good, darling, and congratulations if you're going to get married. That's just lovely. Isn't that lovely? Everybody say congrats. Yeah. So I think we've got through most people. There is Ashwani right there. Let's see if we've got one for you. Okay. Ashwani, of course, darling. Your job. When will you start earning? Well, this is not list, so I'll be doing this quickly, but this is your reading. Okay. When will you start earning? Wow, that's a good thing. Right, so let's see if we can capture the light here with a crystal ball. Here we go. Right, I am seeing lucky number 3, and yeah, there's definitely money around. I would say by the end of this month, things look good. Yeah, by the end of this month. And yeah, I'm seeing money exchanging hands. Don't know if you can see the same thing I can, but yeah, I think that you made the right career move. You've done right by yourself, and I feel like the things I'm looking at are I've got you signing a contract. I've got you doing a few new things, and maybe training. So that's good. Good news, darling. Card tonight, then. Okay. Your card is, here we go. It is, we've got the three of cups there. What's happening to you is fate, not just by good fortune. Make new friends, but keep the old, for one is silver, one is gold. I do think that, you're meant to be in this situation. It's a good situation. Temperance here says to you, don't neglect your own needs. Yeah, other people come first with you, but that's a good virtue. But I'll say this to you: don't neglect your own needs, because you can't pour water from an empty cup. But there are cups cards, the best ones, you know. Leaving that with you, dear. Okay, that was for Ashwani. Zena McDonaldo, here we are. She says, will I complete my program this year? Will you indeed? I get a good feeling about that, my dear. I get a really good feeling about that. Let's see what comes through here. Okay. You got lucky number 4. Okay. Yeah, I mean, the energy looks fantastic. Yeah. I feel that there's light at the end of the tunnel in so many ways. But I honestly feel that you'll do very well when you complete this. When you complete this program, so much potential for what comes after. So much potential. So it's going to feel amazing, feel really good, and then you'll have what comes after that. Yeah. So it's yes, I'd say very, very good, my darling, very good. So let's see what your cards are. Okay. So your first one is we've got the 2 of Pentacles. Life does throw things at you, but you know you're doing very, very well, and I will say that you're not going to sort of have a problem really, even though life throws everything at you. You know. Second one is we've got the 3 of Pentacles for you there, and that's all about you getting some good work. So I think this is after you've finished your program. Right, you will get the work and everything that you need. Okay, it's going to be a little bit of ups and downs, but you will get there in the end. Okay, fantastic. Right, so I'm going to go with Candace. Candace Martin. Hello, Candace. Where have you gone? Where did you spend so long person again? There we are. It's Candace Martin I want. Yeah. Right, so for some reason, yeah, you are. Candace. Hello, Candace. So nice to see you here. Okay. Honestly, I think this is better than Facebook, and it's a lot clearer as well. I know who I'm looking at. It's easier to moderate. I'm going to stay on here. I will go on Facebook in the morning, but I'm staying on here. Okay, so let's see what we've got for Candace. Okay, Candace, what we have, you not lucky number today is 3. Now, looking at this, I know we've got some spirit energies around. There's a man coming through there. I don't know if that's dad, but I feel like I want to say dad, you know, dad or granddad. Okay. So that's lovely. It'd be on your dad's side if it's granddad. Yeah. And basically, I think that he's just come through to reach out to you, say hello, let you know that you're not alone in this big lonely universe. No, he's just here to look out for you. And I know that we keep seeing this little girl with you, don't we? Yeah, I get that as well, but I don't know if you can see her as well as I can. But she's also there, right, looking out, you know. So she's not there to cause a problem. Neither of them are. They're just there to help guide you in things. And I'm guided to tell you that this is going to be a great time for you. You've got good news coming and a change of direction. And it's all good. It's all good there now, Candace. So let's see what your 2 cards are. So your first one then is we have the King of Wands right there. That may be someone that you're with at the moment, maybe your partner, or you know, if you're not with a partner, it'll be the one that comes in. But a very good communicator. And I do think that things are going to improve in your relationship if they've been a bit down. And then here you've got your 9 of Wands. Literally, I feel like you've been through the mill. You know, you've been through it. But don't focus on people that put you there. Focus on the healing process. 2 lovely cards there for you, dear. Okay. And Rachel. Hello, Rachel. Hey. I hope all is well. Yeah. Rachel Albrighton there. Yeah, she says, hope I am feeling better. I need an operation. Well, but you know what? I think, you know, just because I'm a psychic and a healer doesn't mean that I can't get stuff, you know. I'm human after all. But, you know, I'm not immortal. Not the body isn't. The spirit definitely is. That the body is not immortal. But it will heal, and I actually feel a lot better. I mean, I don't know what they did to me, but it helped a lot. So whatever, this is cool. So let's see what we've got for lovely Rachel this evening. Okay, what is here for Rachel? We have lucky number 4, Rachel. That's a nice number for you. Okay. I'm seeing a couple of things happening here. The end of something, but the beginning of something new, like going into a new phase in your life. So I'd say to you, be careful about not looking before you leap. Of course, launch yourself into this new area of life, but be careful. Don't do too much too soon. Just keep an eye out for what you're doing. I have got spirit energy with me as well for you. Seems to be a man there and a woman. I think that they're kind of a married couple. I'm going to say Nan and Granddad. Okay, so that's really nice. Yeah. I'm not picking up anything bad, you would please to know, but I do feel that you've been up and down emotionally. Okay, but that's all going to change. Okay. Right, so here are 2 cards, my dear, for our Rachel. Let's see what we get. Your first card then is the Knight of Cups for romance. Yeah, love and romance. That's beautiful. I think that that's a thing that you need to sort of concentrate on. It's highlighted. It looks like it's going to be a good time. The Wheel of Fortune right there. So it's exactly what it says it is. It's a Wheel of Fortune. It means it's your turn to get all the good fortune that you've needed. The future might be unwritten, as you can see with these little books here, but that just tells us that we don't know what form this good fortune is going to take, and it might take many forms. So that's good. But romance may be one of them. Very nice. Okay. So Candace says, I never knew your grandfather. A little girl always there. Oh, yeah. That's great. But, maybe I think that some people, I will get grandparents and things that people never actually met. Just because you never met them doesn't mean they don't care. And then spirit are like, I don't know, they're very, very different to us. They can see a bit further down the road, they're higher. Yeah. So that's lovely. Right. So we've got Angela Boschetto. Hello, darling. Yeah, I've pinned you there. That's nice to see you too. Angela, hey, what have we got for you? Okay. See what comes through for you tonight. Okay. And we have the lucky number being 7. Okay, the number 7. Okay. Angela, I'm sensing and seeing here that you may be feeling a bit low, but I'll tell you something, a bit half and half. But I'm going to say this, there's plenty of positivity here as well, so it's not all bad. But if you have been feeling low, this is a kind of sign to you to just try to relax a bit more and don't worry about other people's problems. Maybe that's something you worry too much about. I mean, they will get sorted, but I think you've been kind of worrying too much about other people's things and not concentrating on your own. I have got a lovely lady here who's coming through in spirit. I want to say grandmother. I want to go back a couple generations. She's just here to let you know that you're not alone in the world, and they love you and they look after you. So there's not just her, but she just basically just want to say, put in a 10 cents. Here I am, darling. Hope you're okay. Yeah. So a couple of stars here for you, Angela. Okay. Here we go. Your first card is the 6 of Wands, which is the card for a personal victory that you will have. Okay, so that's amazing for you. The second one is this 4 of Pentacles, and that is really about gaining wealth. You will get more money coming in, but be careful how you spend it, and you will have that personal victory. So people are going to wonder why you're so happy. But that's good for you. So there is another here. Let's have a look. We've got Denise Deschelle. Does Vincent plan on reconciling with me? we'll see what the crystal ball and the cards say about that there, Denise. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, so so here we go. Let's see if we can capture the light here. Here we are. Right. Interestingly, darling, I do see you in a couple. At the moment, there's distance, emotional distance. Yeah. So it might be a while. I mean, I'm not going to rule it out because I do believe that you will be back together with him, with Vincent. But I think that at the moment there's an emotional distance, so it's not going to happen anytime soon. It might be a few months before things turn around, you know. So I would say just be careful there. Don't expect too much. People are asking for readings tonight. Darlings, I'm going to be finishing after this reading. I'm sorry, but I will be back tomorrow, so don't worry. If you want to be on the list, just message me and I'll put you on the list, okay? So, Denise, 2 cards you've got there. You've got the 2 of Pentacles. So up and down, darling. That's how you'd be feeling at the moment. Up and down. Life keeps throwing things at you. Don't worry, you're doing extremely well. You're doing better than most people. And this might be for Vincent. He will be back in your life at some point, but it is going to take time, darling, okay? It's going to take a lot of time, maybe 2 or 3 months before things are back to normal. Now, I'm going to end it now. I've been on for an hour, okay? And I've read for a lot of people, and it's been enjoyable. I absolutely love this. And I think it's been better than Facebook, because Facebook just trolls and everything is horrible. So everybody, if anybody wants to be on the list for tomorrow, please message me. You know, if you're on Facebook, you know where I am. Okay, we've got Lucy here, and we've got Craig Farmer and Shar. Yeah, message me for tomorrow night's readings, darling. Okay, because I'm ending it now. So everybody take care and have a good night. Thankfully, there's no scammers on here. Good night then. Bye-bye.